Welcome, everyone, to Noche and Beyond. A Latin theme is the backdrop to tonight's festivities. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sideline. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniels. Anderson is out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot. And for the Suns, Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is out there with Torrey Craig. And it's Okogie in at the 3.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
So Phoenix will get the first possession. Now here's Paul. Pass to Okogie from the arc. Good on the triple. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Traps in the tray.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
Ball outside. Passes to Craig. This one for 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Conley kicks to Edwards. To the paint, and stolen by Ayton. Here's Okogie. McDaniels defending. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Ayton a screen. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Jaden McDaniels.
Well, Josh Okogie has the kind of frame and aggression that allows him to play through contact. Nice job drawing the foul.
First trip to the line for him here.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
No good on that one.
Guys, you have to remember when thinking and talking about the Minnesota Timberwolves, it's an organization that is still so young.
And he sinks the second. You know, basketball historians will remember that the Minneapolis Lakers, Doris, won 5 titles before relocating to Los Angeles in 1960.
And I think the current crop of T-Wolves fans, Kevin, see this as a completely different franchise from that historic team. In their minds, they haven't won a championship yet, and that fact should really motivate this current roster to get one for this group.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack, and where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Edwards can't hit.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Good ball movement here by the Suns. Booker inside. Edwards there.
This guy is an absolute menace and force on the defensive end. Rudy Gobert says, no, sir.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first.
Well, Mike Conley has always been elite defensively. I know small frame, but boy, can he contest shots.
Ayton against Gobert. Back to Conley. Shot clock at 5. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Hey, this guy is competitive, he's tough, and he'll play through contact. Mike Conley doing work inside.
Craig with a screen on Conley. Here's Paul Anderson with the block. Outside Conley to the middle. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Well, spectacular athleticism from the 7-foot center Gobert. Wow.
Paul against Conley. Pass to Ayton. Takes it off the glass. Ayton's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, you think about DeAndre Ayton, it's his size that comes to mind, and he understands how to utilize that to score.
And there's the pass to Conley. Over Ayton. And Conley gets it to go. The assist from Edwards. Conley's got his second bucket of the game to go. Pass to Booker. 14 feet away. No good there. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Outside Edwards. Here's the dish to Gobert. He kicks it to Conley. With the teardrop. Out to the wing. To the inside. Here's Anderson. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Craig finds Booker. Takes the 13-footer. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in this game. Conley scanning the floor. Sinks the three-pointer. Conley's got 7 points in the game.
Well, you've got to be able to contest. This is a career 37% three-point shooter. You better get out there on Mike Conley.
Craig kicks to Booker. Craig sets a screen. Shoots from the line. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Edwards, that's good.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And Kevin, little plays like that one will help them manage this lead heading into the half. How about the determination?
Now here's Gobert. Top of the key, Conley. And the layup is good. 9 points in the game so far.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Passes it to Craig. Booker outside. They need this. Nailed from three-point land.
You've got to be shot ready in this instance. On the catch, prepared to shoot. Devin Booker, yes, sir.
Gobert with a screen on Paul. Here's Conley. The kick out to Anderson. For 3, Edwards. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. It looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
There's a level of floor awareness that has always been innate to Chris Paul. What a pretty find.
Edwards inside. Defended by Booker. Outside Conley. 5 to shoot. Gobert the screen. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Well, smart shot selection from Mike Conley, right? Just get into your mid-range bag and complete the play. He does so there.
Craig sets the screen for Booker. Pass to Craig. Kicks it to Ayton. Here's Booker. Tries again. Craig. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Here's Booker. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Timberwolves leading by 4. Inside, here's Anderson, and finished off by Anderson.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Now, here's Paul. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Shoots from the elbow. And the pass to Okogie. Ayton, a screen. Shoots. Again, Phoenix.
We always talk about Josh Okogie's defense and his hustle, but this guy's starting to show you he can score it.
Edwards with it. Pass to Anderson. Up top, Gobert. Out to Edwards. No good on the triple. Suns trail by 4. Now Paul. Craig with a screen on Conley. Okogie for 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. Conley against Paul. Gobert with a screen for Conley. Feeds it to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
If he's that close to the cup, Rudy Gobert knows how to finish.
Booker looking around. Paul outside. Shoots the 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Over to the wing. Down low. And it's Anderson that time on the assist from Conley. And now an 8-point Timberwolves lead.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Paul passes to Booker. And the Suns miss again.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Conley finds Gobert. Inside. And finished off by Gobert.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Suns. It's a 10-point game. Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
Phoenix has gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. 1:33 left here in the first quarter. Ross on the wing. Ayton sets the pick for Ross. And again, it's the Suns missing. Here's Minnesota. They're on a 12-4 run. Passes it to Conley. To the middle. Here's Reed. And he dunks it down.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Here's Payne, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. It's stolen by Gobert. It's Prince on the wing. He's guarded by Ross. Conley for 3. A shot that time, not on target. Now the Suns take it the other way. Now here's Payne, covered by Conley. They set the pick. Ross with a wide open look. No good with the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And here is Conley. 11 points in the game. 6 on the shot clock. Pulls up, high post. And that one is off. And so it's Minnesota up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
They have. They've taken the early lead here.
Timberwolves leading by 12. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, they've got Taurean Prince. Rudy Gobert is out there with Reed. And it's Rivers, and it's Noel in at the point. Pass to Reed. Here's Rivers. Offline with his three. Suns shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. Lee kicks to Payne. Ayton a screen. Payne with it. Now defended by Gobert. Ross, that's good.
Terrence Ross in his comfort zone from distance. This guy has always had the eye of a sharpshooter.
Here's Noel. Payne covering to the inside. You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth, and it's not usually literal. But what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They've kind of checked out mentally. And I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
And that one falls for Reed. And the Suns here with a different look. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Ayton. Okogie comes in for Ross. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Damian Lee. And Chris Paul subbed in for Cameron Payne. The Timberwolves also changing it up. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. McDaniels comes in for Taurean Prince. And it's Edwards in for Rivers. Both free throws good from Reed.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
Now here's Booker. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Booker's got 5 now.
Well, for certain guys, the mid-range is not where you want to be. But for Devin Booker, it's money.
Noel passes to Reed. Outside Edwards. A floater. He takes it up and lays it in. Edwards got his second basket. I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past. Just keep evolving as a team.
Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut to just 9 points on the basket from Paul. And so it's Minnesota with it. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Noel. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Reed. It's Biyombo with the rebound. Phoenix has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Craig passes to Biyombo. And then Biyombo with the dunk.
Well, showing off that athleticism is Bismack Biyombo. That's an easy one.
Here's Noel. Defended by Paul. Anderson's shot is off. Suns trail by 7. Here's Craig. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And that's the kind of move that will always pay off, even against tight defense like he was facing on that possession.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Timberwolves.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
That's good from Craig. And the Timberwolves with possession here. They lead by 4. And Anderson gets it to go. Anderson's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Suns. Takes it from 10. Booker with no one around. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 3rd assist on the night. Timberwolves leading by 3. Anderson outside. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
They set the pick. Near the 3-point line, it's Booker. The shot, no good. The Timberwolves have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Booker against Edwards. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Now the pass to Paul. Pass to Okogie. Just 5 on the clock. Puts it up. And too long on the shot. Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. A nice shot by McDaniels. McDaniels got 5.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
It's Biyombo atop the key. Dishes it to Booker. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 10 points for him.
Well, a guard has got to come with physical intensity on the interior, and Devin Booker does just that.
Anderson passes to Noel. To the paint. Here's Reed. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Biyombo's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Booker dishes to Paul. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. 3rd all-time in career assists, 2nd all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
And great, what separates Paul from the other 2 guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
And he can't get the first one.
Boy, the consistent greatness of Chris Paul, playmaker, scorer, defender, leader, year after year. Chris Paul silences any doubt about his place in this game.
Good on the second free throw. Now here's Anderson. 8 points for him. Inside, got a piece of it, and stolen by Biyombo. Paul surveying the floor. Biyombo up top. Booker inside, Edwards there, and with that shot, the Minnesota Heat is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Booker. Edwards passes to Reed. Over Biyombo, and once again off the mark by Minnesota. Phoenix has gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Passes it to Paul. Craig with it. 8 points for him. Pass to Okogie. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. McDaniels up top. There's a good screen. Here's Anderson. The pass to Reed. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Now Paul. Okogie, the pass to Paul. The feed to Biyombo. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 4 assists in the game for Minnesota. They've gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Here's Noel. Biyombo with the block.
Well, Biombo's calling card, right? A terrific shot blocker. Boy, put it in his vicinity. He's sending it back.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert comes in for Naz Reid. And it's Conley in for Noel. Here's Anderson. 8 points for him. He feeds it to Gobert. And stolen by Biyombo. Craig passes to Booker. The game now all-time.
That's just superior balance from the crafty guard. If you allow Devin Booker to get close, he's going to draw your contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Phoenix making some changes. Andre Ayton's checked in for Torrey Craig. Lee comes in for Josh Okogie. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Paul. Minnesota also with the sub. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Anderson. That one misses for Booker. The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And, Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
Kept alive, Gobert, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That one on Ayton.
Boy, wreaking havoc with his size down there. The stifled tower, Rudy Gobert, assertive, my goodness.
A free throw drops for Gobert.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
The Suns making a switch here. Ross is checked in, and a change for the Timberwolves. Rivers checked in. And Gobert drops them both.
And there's a record Rudy Gobert set without much fanfare a few years ago. Most dunks in an NBA season.
That's exactly right, GA. That was back in the 2018-19 season. He threw it down 306 times. Certainly makes sense for a guy who's got that kind of length, athleticism, and the guy who spends so much time right around the cup.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Trailing by 2. 4 on the shot clock. Ross for 3. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
You have to know when to simply catch and shoot, and it serves Terrence Ross very well that time.
Conley finds Prince. To the middle. Out to Conley. Lets it go with a 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Conley's got 14.
Mike Conley wanted to make sure the momentum was not swinging the other direction, so he answers with a 3.
Now here's Ayton. He dishes it to Ross. Pulls it from the elbow. They get it back. And then Biyombo with the dunk.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Minnesota with the ball after the Suns pick up 2. Prince outside. Gobert trying to get open. Prince misses. Phoenix has gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Payne up top, over by Conley. Scooped up, Ayton, and then jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
Go ahead, Mr. Ayton. How about that finish?
So the Timberwolves call their first timeout. Here's McDaniels. He's got 5. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ross finds Payne. Ayton a screen on Conley. Oh, Ayton in position. Stolen by Michael Conley. Pass to Rivers. Conley left side. Over Payne. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Payne looking around. Ayton sets the pick for Payne. And it's off from three-point range. Minnesota's gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Pass to Gobert. Rivers kicks to Gobert. Pocket 6. The dish to Conley. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. A nice shot by McDaniel.
Well, we've come to expect this from Mike Conley, putting the pass on time and on target.
Phoenix has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Payne with the bounce pass. Pass to Ross. Ayton sets the pick for Ross. Offensive rebound. Ayton inside. Defended by Gobert. Gobert with the block. Lee passes to Payne. Just 3 to shoot. Three-pointer. Minnesota with the rebound. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Outside Conley. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
There's a level of intention and leadership right now. Mike Conley understanding my team needs me to score.
Payne kicks to Ross. Hits the jumper in space. Ross has got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Conley's shot is off. And here's Payne. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Suns ahead. They're up by 1. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Torrey Craig is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the 3. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
Boy, what a nice job by Rudy Gobert. Thin frame, yes, but able to take the contact and still finish.
Ayton in the high post. Booker against Edwards. Steps back and fires. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Well, there's an activity level and a skill level that makes Devin Booker problematic on the offensive end. He dares defenders to get physical with him.
Free throw good, Booker.
One of the most impressive things about Devin Booker has been his consistency. This guy is productive, and he is willing to carry the offensive burden.
Both free throws good from Booker. Here's Conley. He kicks to Gobert. Gobert with a screen on Craig. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Anderson. Gobert's got 4 points in the quarter.
But terrific movement from the big man. Rudy Gobert starting to master the screen and roll.
They get it again. Ayton. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7. Outside Conley. Gobert with a screen on Paul. Conley the pass to Edwards. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
The work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot so important. Nice three-point look right there.
The pass to Craig. Ayton sets the pick for Craig. Feeds to Ayton. Paul outside. Ayton a screen on Conley. 5 on the clock. A shot by Paul, no good. And it's Anderson with the ball for Minnesota. They've held a 12-point lead early. Here's Edwards. Count it, and the foul. It goes on Devin Booker.
Boy, when you look at Anthony Edwards' frame, it is pro-ready right now. That upper body strength, the ability to play through contact, the and one, yes, sir.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
What's up?
And how about the impact Anthony Edwards has had?
This guy's a real game changer on the floor. Scores it at a high clip, can play big inside and play big outside. Does everything on the floor with a passion, with a joy, and with a flair.
No good from Booker. Timberwolves leading by 5. McDaniels finds Edwards. And he goes big with the dunk right over DeAndre Ayton.
Oh, give me a little sauce, Anthony Edwards. Rise high and finish over the defender.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Pass to Craig. Passes it to Booker. Over Edwards. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
It has not mattered one bit what the defense has sent to Devin Booker tonight. He is cooking.
Gobert dishes to Edwards. Good D by Booker. Suns trail by 5. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
McDaniels in the post. Working on Booker. A nice shot by McDaniels.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
Conley against Paul. Pass to Booker. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Third personal foul.
It's on Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, Devin Booker, shiftiness, gets himself into the paint, so aggressive, and it pays off.
Suns have gone 5 of 8 from the charity stripe here tonight.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
Free throw good, Booker. Reed, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Noel comes in for Michael Conley. Both free throws good from Booker.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Edwards looking it over. Fires from deep. Hits it from three-point range. Edwards got 11 points here in just the second half.
Doesn't matter where on the floor Anthony Edwards is. That shot mechanic so pretty, so fluid.
Ball finds Ayton. Now Booker. It's not going to go for him. Great D that time from Edwards. Here's Noel. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. To the inside. And Anderson gets it to go. And now it's a 10-point Timberwolves lead.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Booker. And rebounded by McDaniels. McDaniels got 6 rebounds in the game. It's Edwards on the wing. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Let's remember, Anthony Edwards is 6'5" with a 6'9" wingspan. Those long arms, very difficult to deal with defensively. Draws the contact there.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Edwards.
Well, Anthony Edwards has the kind of frame and skill set that can make him a force. But it all comes down to paying the price and putting in the work now.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Suns trail by 12. Paul outside. Ayton sets the pick for Paul. Down low. And Ayton the bucket on the assist by Paul. Paul's got 5 assists tonight.
Pick and roll. Chris Paul. They are synonymous with excellence. This guy in the 2-man game, look out.
Here's Noel. No points in the game yet for him. Nice move. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Hard work pays off right there. Anthony Edwards finds himself in the paint and draws contact.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Timberwolves?
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
And he's good on the second. Suns trail by 11. Paul outside. Shoots from the baseline. That one's not going to go. Good D by Anderson. Edwards against Booker. Now here's Edwards. 18 points for him. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Devin Booker.
All the officials are all over that one.
He's had 5 chances at the line, gone 4 for 5.
How about last season? Made about 79% of his attempts, so those are really quality numbers.
First free throw is good. The Suns making a switch here. Lee's checked in. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Minnesota. And Edwards drops them both. And it's the Suns with the ball. It's a 13-point game. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Paul goes in, and he uses the glass on the layup. Paul's got his second bucket of the night.
There's an elusivity to Chris Paul's play. He's got the knack to get into the teeth of the defense and make something happen.
It's Edwards on the wing. Defended by Booker. From the low block. Edwards can't hit. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. Paul passes to Okogie. Over in the corner, Lee. And the lead is down inside single digits. Lee's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Booker against Edwards. There's the pass to Noel. There's the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the rejection by Ayton.
Boy, Ayton's reach is absolutely incredible. Great anticipation. That is nice defense.
Paul passes to Ayton. Shoots over Reed. And he overshot that one, missing. Minnesota leading by 8. Prince outside. Noel passes to Anderson. Out to Edwards. Baseline J on the way. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Pass to Paul. Dishes it to Booker. 14 feet away. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 6th assist on the night. Anderson with the ball. 10 points for him. Passes it to Reed. Off the mark, and the drought continues. Suns trail by 6. Booker outside. There's the pick. Tries from 16. Offensive rebound. Ayton. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Ayton's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, you have to love DeAndre Ayton's effort, intensity, and relentlessness as a rebounder.
On defense, the Suns trailing by 4. Conley with the 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Conley's got 19 points.
Boy, you've got to love when Mike Conley shoots it with confidence, goes to the catch-and-shoot game. All right, Mike.
To the inside, and Ayton throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points. It's Edwards on the wing. That's in there. Conley with the assist. That's now 22 points for Anthony Edwards.
Edwards well covered on the interior, scores through the contest.
Ayton sets the pick for Ross for the 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Outside Conley. Kicks to Edwards. Takes the 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Okogie, the pass to Payne. Now here's Ayton, guarded by Reed. Just 5 to shoot. Okogie inside the three-point line. Good D by Anderson. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Timberwolves. They lead by 7. Reed kicks to Conley. 1:37 left in the third quarter. Right side, Edwards. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
This will be his 5th trip to the free throw line.
Anthony Edwards taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Damian Lee. And a change for the Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Kyle Anderson. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 1:29 left in the third quarter of the game. Payne passes to Ross. Ayton a screen on Rivers. Inside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
I'll tell you, when DeAndre Ayton is looking to score, he is a handful. Forces the defense into a compromising situation.
That one is off.
I think what you like most about DeAndre Ayton is probably how efficient he is on the offensive end. Now, obviously, the next step, he's got to raise his game and defensive intensity on that end of the floor.
He hits the second from the line. There's 1:17 left to play in the third. Outside Conley, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Pass to Okogie. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Well, be aggressive and leave no doubt. Josh Okogie up on the finish.
Edwards passes to Rivers. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. This is his first free throw of the game.
At the line for the Timberwolves, Austin Rivers. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Rivers. Rivers hits both of them. There's 49 seconds left in the third. Payne up top. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. The pass to Okogie from deep. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Now, this is an aspect of his game that Josh Okogie continues to hone and refine. If he can get that jumper working, look out.
Pass to Edwards. The feed to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Rudy Gobert increasingly is capable of these nights on the offensive end where he's just putting it to the defense.
Now Payne. To the middle. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. Edwards. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for Minnesota. He has really delivered at the offensive end. He's torched them for 24 points so far. Right back after this break. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Gobert is out there with Naz Reid. And it's Conley in at the 1. Timberwolves leading by 5. McDaniels passes to Edwards. Now Reid, defended by Booker. Misses off the left iron.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Man, that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Here is Edwards, following the basket by Chris Paul. A floater, good on the shot. Edwards got 26 points.
Man, that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact, doesn't bother him.
Ayton in the high post. He dishes it to Booker. And it's in there. He's got 24.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Edwards against Booker. Edwards inside. Rebound by the Suns. Craig's got his 5th rebound in this one. For 3, Okogie. Unable to get that one. Timberwolves leading by 3. And here is McDaniel. And here's Edwards from the arc. Here's Gobert. He just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
And this is what Rudy Gobert's job is. Be a force on the glass.
Passes it to Craig. Pass to Booker. Got it. Good job in the low post. Booker's got 12 points in just the second half.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Now here's Conley to the right side. Timberwolves passing it around. 5 to shoot. Here's Edwards. Plays it up and in on the nice reverse. Edwards got 28.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
Here is Paul. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Edwards against Booker. Edwards, that's good. Edwards got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, you can see Anthony Edwards trying to probe and create an opportunity to get off the dribble drive, sees that window and exploits it.
Ayton kicks to Paul. Craig sets the screen for Paul. And the pass to Craig. And a miss there on the triple.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Pass to Reed. Now here's Gobert. Puts it up from 12. And again, it's Minnesota.
Listen, he's hot and cold. Don't let him get hot, because then he's rolling.
Passes to Ayton. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Anderson's checked in.
To the lineup for the Timberwolves, Kyle Anderson.
Paul passes to Booker. Lays it up off the glass. That's 28 points for Devin Booker.
Part of why Devin Booker has been an all-star, never afraid to mix it up on the interior.
Booker against Edwards. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Devin Booker.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Anthony Edwards. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good.
Well, it wasn't a perfect trip to the line, but it was good enough to stretch their lead to 2 possessions.
Ayton a screen on Conley. To the left side wing. Okogie for 3. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 8th assist in the game. Here's Conley. Gobert with the screen on Paul. Conley dishes to Gobert. The kick out to Anderson. Back to Gobert. Wow, that makes him a perfect 10 for 10, double-digit perfection.
Well, this is why Rudy Gobert shoots such an outstanding percentage. He consistently knows what shots to take.
Feeds it to Ayton. Over Gobert. A second chance effort, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Suns, DeAndre Ayton. At the line for 2.
Free throw drops for Ayton. Good on both. So it's the Timberwolves now. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Outside Edwards. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 9 assists now tonight.
Boy, that defense must be better. Anthony Edwards getting it done on the interior.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Booker. Oh, Ayton in position.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. Minnesota in the lead. The pass to Edwards. And here's Gobert. He's covered by Ayton. Edwards inside. He's guarded by Booker. Edwards, that's good.
Well, you see the kind of power that Anthony Edwards can play with. This guy, the board, the finish, yes, sir.
Paul against Conley. Paul outside. Back to Ayton. No good on that one. And Minnesota will come the other way. Now here's McDaniels. Gobert the pass to Anderson. Edwards against Booker. To the paint. 6 to shoot. And stolen by Ayton. Pass to Craig. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Anderson.
Yeah, easy call.
Third team foul. At the line for Phoenix, Torrey Craig. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Both free throws good from Craig. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. A 2-point game. Gobert with a screen on Booker. And finished off by Edwards.
Well, in pick and roll action, you've got to be aggressive as a scorer. Anthony Edwards with the bucket.
Ayton sets the pick for Paul. To the inside. And Ayton throws it down.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Conley with it. Passes it to Anderson. Down low. Here's Gobert. And Gobert throws it down.
So long, so athletic. Rudy Gobert with a big-time dunk.
Paul outside. Pass to Booker. Shot from free throw range. Gobert pulls it in. Timberwolves leading by 4. Outside Edwards. To the left wing. The 3. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
At the top of the key. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
4th team foul.
Here is Paul. Ayton a screen on Conley. Paul passes to Ayton.
Well, getting in the lane and making your presence known is crucial part of the defense for these guys.
There's the pass to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Edwards got 39.
Taking the contact in the NBA, such a critical skill. Anthony Edwards, the frame and the game.
Here's Booker. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. McDaniels dishes to Edwards. Back to McDaniel. A three-pointer, no good. Suns trail by 9. Okogie, the pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, Josh Okogie sees somebody working in space and puts the ball on time and on target.
It's Edwards on the wing. Good D by Booker. Phoenix has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Over in the corner, Paul. Over Conley. And again with the rebound. He hauls in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass.
Pass to Edwards. Edwards drawing the double team. Gobert against Ayton. Outside Edwards. Conley with a wide open look. Off target from 3-point range.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Craig kicks to Booker. It's good. And now just a 5-point Timberwolves lead.
Does it seem to you guys that this guy, nothing phases him? Booker treats every moment like every other moment. No matter how big, no matter how small.
Here's Edwards. Plays it up and banks it in. Edwards got 41.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
Passes it to Paul. Fires the 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Anderson passes to Edwards. Edwards drawing the double team. Paul against Anderson. Here's Edwards. Wow, that was a strong dunk.
That is nice.
Anderson.
There's 45 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Stolen by Anderson. To the middle. Shoots from the right block. And Rivers gets it to go in on the assist by Prince. And now an 11-point Timberwolves lead. Now here's Payne. D right on him. Shot from 12. Biyombo. That's good.
This guy's so good at rolling with purpose after setting the screen. That's what you want from Bismack Biyombo.
Well, for the Timberwolves, they can just run out the clock here. Here's Noel. so Minnesota takes the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Mike, you guys really came on in the second half. What changed?
We just started playing basketball again. I told the guys at halftime that we can't just turn it on and off. We got to be able to keep the pedal to the metal, and guys came out defensively focused, and guys were making the double extra plays to get defensive stops.
Well, defense is obviously your team's calling card. Congrats on the win. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Rudy Gobert.